Attention all spaceship crew members. Attention all spaceship crew members. We are nearing the end of our journey. Our mission is about to begin.
Hive Mind Radio.
I hope you're ready for the inmates to be running the asylum. Momentum has been accrued, perhaps even accumulated. Y'all probably feeling like you're in a special era of Hive Mind Radio.
Because you are.
Because it is.
Because it is exactly as it appears to be. This is not an illusion before you. This is not the singularity. This is the thing. This is as real as it gets, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh. Let's go. In an attempt to maintain the sanctity of the schedule, we have a legendary pinch hitter stepping in. playing the role of first chair, playing the role of Stephen Ames. It's Mr. Brian Bruce, everyone. You know him, you love him. Look at him. He's in the front. He doesn't even get a graphic. He's so part of the furniture. He doesn't look. He's in there now. Doesn't even get a graphic.
Furniture.
This is the new layout.
Far too alive for that.
Don't you like the new layout? Look at the way the chat scrolls over the cityscape. Isn't that nice?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, we did
beautiful. I love it.
We did a good job.
I missed half the intro because I clicked something that I wasn't supposed to click, and then I was panicking. I'm like, am I ruining Is this ruined already? 2 minutes in, Brian, you ruined it.
It's fine. It's all fine. You know?
Yeah.
I decided I left the thing there so you could keep yourself centered in the frame. You know, you got a little eyes on yourself kind of thing going on.
Do I ever have eyes on myself?
Oh, we're doing just fine. Look. It stands to reason that 2 days before I'm doing a 12-hour marathon Halloween stream, we would be put in this position where we would have to carry the flag. We did not have much time to prepare this. I wouldn't expect greatness, but if you get it, be happy it arrived.
I mean, I think you should, because I got the text and I was a destitute man, and I was thinking about what to do with my pathetic life.
Okay.
And yeah. And then I get a text from one Danny Axel that says, "You on a Hive tonight?" Boy, howdy, do I ever. I mean, you don't get signs from God that clear, but
Listen,
you get them from Danny Axel.
I'm just trying to look. Who am I? If not the fellow who shows up in your time of need. I may show up no other time, but in the time
he doesn't show up any other time. Any other time. He is so unreliable until you need him, and that's why I keep forgiving him. The conversations, the phone calls that go between me and Dan are 8 missed calls from me, and then he calls once, and I pick up, and we fix everything, and I'm like, all right, yeah, dude.
Yeah,
This is the abusive relationship that I'm so cool with.
Listen.
He fuckboys me philosophically, regularly, and I keep letting him get away with it.
It's because I know the true secret sauce when it comes to myself. Less is more. More isn't always more. All right, the people want to know. All right, so we're gonna go right here. You're gonna get exposed to some new business. There's new business.
New business?
New business. All right, so you're familiar enough with Twitch to know that at the bottom of the page, as you're watching the show, you accrue meaningless points, right? You're aware of the.
Yes.
So every
quite like life.
Yes, exactly. You get showing up points, participation trophies. We should have called them participation trophies. That would have been smart.
All for the gold star, baby.
Yeah,
Let's
gold stars all over the place. All right, so we were racking our brain for a long time trying to figure out.
Did you hurt yourself?
It did every time. Trying to figure out what to do with these meaningless points, right? So we racked our brains, we thought about it, and we came up with a system by which the chat can inflict scorn and malice on themselves, right?
Ooh.
Where we could sow animosity between them. And that's, we've now taken the points and we've used them in a system to crown a meaningless champion. So the meaningless points can crown a meaningless champion. So whoever spends the most points will become the champion. And then there's a caveat. So you can use your points to climb up the rankings, but if you're unhappy with the rankings, you can,
which everyone who watches the show is,
right? You can gift subs to knock other people further down the ranking. So even though they will have more points, you can knock them down, and the only way they can climb back up is to reacquire the points. So it's a whole system of bullshit and propaganda, and it's taking off like hotcakes. They're running with it. The chat's absolutely running with it.
How could it not? See, this is the difference. This is what makes this the honest entertainment. Is we're not toying with you, imagining that like, oh no, we're gonna build a better. Nope. Spite, malice.
Scorn.
I know you want it.
Yes.
We're gonna give you these things, and you are gonna tear each other apart. To it.
I believe I remember to set up the updated rankings. I'm going to press this button. We're going to see if it happens. It didn't happen. All right. So I didn't set up the new rankings.
Should we hedge bets?
It immediately did not happen. All right. So we're going to get rid of those. We're going to drag and drop these, and it should be the new rankings. Boom. Let's see. Here we go.
What we got? I can't read that. Read that.
I got to open it.
Come on.
I'm opening it. I'm doing a slow reveal here.
All right.
Here we go. All right, so here we are. The current rankings are as follows. In first place with 90 points, we have Ball Is Life. In second place with 40 points, we have Trad. In third place with 20 points, we got Jinx. In fourth place with 10 points, we've got Vinsanity. And the current reigning... Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Is that the sound of hate?
Oh boy. Oh boy. I didn't even get to say the last part. Okay. And holding down the job squad with a controversial 0 points is our actual points leader, Tapeworm, who has been bumped down 2 consecutive shows by Trad, who just gifted 20 tier 1 subs. I have to admit, we said that this was the day we were going to wrap up the rankings. If Stevie's in the chat, we can talk about this. But I don't know do we need another show now that Stevie wasn't able to make this show? I don't know. I want to get it right. I want to do right by the people. But right now, Trad just hit the 20 gifted subs. I believe guaranteeing himself the championship. I believe that the first champion has been crowned. I believe. Well, official. It's 5 is the amount to bump. So we're sitting on 4 bumps there by Trad. So that's a lot of bumps.
So this is a short season, then I'm guessing.
Well, no. Once the champion is crowned, a new champion is crowned. I believe we're doing every month. I don't know. We got a whole set of rules. Steve usually does the rules. This is not my usual bit, but it will all be sussed out. Don't worry. Okay. Good Lord. Thank you, Trad. Much obliged. You're a crazy man. Anybody good? Let's see. Did anybody good get those subs? Who do we got? Nobody's. Whole bunch of nobodies. Whole big bag.
The noise again.
Bag of nobodies. Nobody good. Oh, look at this. Paul's life coming in. Look at this. Oh my God. This is whew. Thank you. I appreciate the 5 subs. Thank you very much. We gotta wait for Stevie and Jedi, producer Jedi. We gotta tabulate everything. So I can't make any official announcements. I'm only an elected official. I'm not allowed to make decisions on my own. Good Lord, gentlemen. I love you all. You bring a tear to my eye. Your malice and scorn will feed me a sandwich.
Hate makes you strong. I don't care what anybody says. The Beatles were wrong about that. Oh, love is not all you need.
It's true.
Hate and scorn.
Hate and scorn.
Hate gets shit done.
Hate and scorn. So, stay tuned to the Discord. All will be revealed in time. I promise. I guess keep getting them points in and do what you can while this episode's going. This might be the last episode in which you can rank. I don't know. We'll find out for the first ever championship, of course. I mean, there's thought
about it a lot.
There's gonna be many champions, but there will only ever be one first. That much is true.
And that man should make sure everyone else is just constantly repulsed and aggressive against him.
Yeah. It's setting it up for life, basically.
That there is an enemy and nothing unites a people like a common enemy.
Oh my goodness, beautiful. You love to see it. Okay, so let's.
You hate to see it.
So let's talk about that. That's a perfect place to start. We're talking about love hating to see it. I haven't had a chance to talk to you about this yet. I saw that there Deadpool movie. I saw it. Deadpool 3.
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, you didn't see the third one? Oh, I would have thought by now for sure you would have seen it.
Dude, I live under a rock. Wow. I have no idea what's going on.
But you stay current. You're very hip. I couldn't even hold that one. You're very hip.
Tragically.
You're known for your hipness. Oh, yeah, I thought we were going to get into a whole thing. No, we got nothing on that then.
I got nothing. Was it good? I heard it was good.
Yes. Short answer? Yes.
Okay.
If you're a fan of the Deadpool shtick, it's plenty more of that. If you're over the Deadpool shtick, it's also a whole lot of Wolverine. You know?
Okay.
So like, even if you're kind of like done with the Deadpool thing, there's a lot of Hugh Jackman doing his thing, and weirdly, surprisingly, touchingly so, made my heart feel warm and fuzzy for the early days of comic book movies. Like, it just... Oh, Beauregard with the follow. You love to see it. What's up, Beauregard? Under the impression you were already following.
Yeah,
but
nervy you.
Yeah, it managed to give me the warm fuzzies for a simpler time. You know?
That's good. That's good. And if you're over the Deadpool shtick, you shouldn't be watching a Deadpool movie.
Well, I think that's maybe the genius of bringing in the Hugh Jackman for this one. You kind of, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Oh, you love to see it. What's up, Reptile? We got fam returning to the fold. You love to see it.
Well, you know why she's here. Reptar, you know why she's here, right? Because, believe it or not, despite her fighting it, she's a fan of something. You know what she's a fan of?
Oh, boy, here we go.
Hawkeye 30s. Hate.
Hate, scorn,
Hate.
malice.
Ugh,
but,
dude.
okay, but much like, I am notorious, right? I am notorious for not remembering
Pooping at inconvenient times.
Also true. I am notorious for not remembering dates. Right now, I couldn't confidently tell you my own sister's birthday. My brain does not retain this information. You know what I have up there? Steve's birthday. You know why? Because he's been drilling it in there since we were 10 years old. Just bow, 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 boom. Like until whenever I hear the number, even out of the context of birthdays, I'm like, oh, Steve's birthday. Yeah, of course. It's all that could possibly be, right? So Hot Guy 30s is operating much on the same principle. Whereas, like, when you started saying this, I was like, "Oh, dude, this is not it, dude. Don't do this. Don't go down this path. This is Anakin with the younglings. It's not a good look, you know. It's just, I was like, you're going down
generally frowned upon.
Yeah, you're going down a path I can't follow. I've seen the footage. It's not a good look. But then, little by little, you've so consistently reinforced it that all of our brains have become conditioned to accept that this is the reality we now live in.
It's become more. Hawkeye 30s isn't about me. I know it's about me, but it isn't about me.
I mean, it's completely.
It's about all of you. It's about all of you. You guys need this. And I'm sorry I denied you of it for so long, but no longer. No longer. Hawkeye 30s is universal. It is for everyone. And I'm happy to bear that burden for you.
I mean, but who says you can't have a Hawkeye 30s? Just own it. Just be like Hawkeye 30s. Like
it's a Hawkeye 30s, dude.
Yeah.
I do. The key ingredient to Hawkeye 30s we were talking about before, though, is sad guy 20s. Like it's gotta be a decade of desperate sad.
Just sad. Right. All the hotness is built on the back of sad.
Like you gotta live your life like a Tom Waits song if you want Hawkeye 30s. Your 20s gotta be like you wake up every day and you just spit out a dirty loogie and you're like, why am I doing anything at all? And then one day it flips.
What
and all of a sudden you start doing karate again?
Wait, was I still? Hold on, now you got me thinking. Was I still technically in my 20s on that crisp afternoon morning when I woke up to the sound of Tom Waits' Cold, Cold Ground and put my foot directly into an open pizza box? Was I still? I might have been 29. That might have counted as my 20s.
See what I mean? If you have your 20s and you're all square and you travel to fucking Mykonos and shit like that, and like it's all business lunches and you're developing your career and you time yourself well with the tech industry, you don't get Hawkeye 30s. You don't. You get dipshit 20s, and then your life is going to be pathetic after that. But if you are in a bowling league and stay up too late and then wake up after 3 hours of sleep to drive 100 miles to go change diapers when you're 25, you get Hawkeye 30s. That's how that goes. I see. And it's a title you have to earn. Like, it's not something I take lightly.
Was there a bequeathdom? Did you have to go to some sort of was there a meeting? Did you have to sign paperwork?
I don't remember her name, but there was a bequeathdom.
All right. Okay. I mean, as long as something was bequeathed, all right. That's all I ask. A couple of bequeaths among friends.
Hey, no harm, no foul, dude. It's just a little,
It's just a sign of activity.
It happens.
It's
It happens.
a sign of activity. That's all it is.
I will say that the only person who has successfully and is on board with Hawkeye 30s, the only person who successfully has put a dent in the Hawkeye 30s ideology is a small silver bear. When she texted me and I read it in her voice, which was like, it ended with a period. She's like, "Hey, Hawkeye 30s." And she asked something of me. I'm like, oh, that was so sarcastic. I don't know what to do. Within 24 hours of that, I had a wet dream and sharded, which is not, that's not the vibe I'm going for. And I was like, oh, dude, nothing. Your fluids are all fucked up. Oh, shit. But we recovered, and she's on the team. But that was rough. 2 pairs of underwear gone.
Oh, look, you know what? That's my wifey. She got those powers. I understand. She has.
Through me. God damn those slobs. Holy shit.
She has a way sometimes of saying things rather directly.
And this is why I always offer sacrifice to Baba Yaga.
That's true. That's true.
I will give her Hellboy's eye.
We have to keep her
power.
appeased. It's important.
So that's the only dent. And really, it was just
some dent, though. That's you want to talk about testing the strength of the foundation.
What it was a reinforcing factor. It bull moosed everything back up. You know, Bill Moose.
Bill Moose. He got every
Bill Moose.
Every once in a while, you gotta
Bill Moose
it up.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And from there, the armor's thicker.
Okay.
She pointed out the holes.
Listen, how can you know that you're strong if you never tested? You have to be tested. It's important. You know?
That's why regular successful guy 20s don't get this.
That's right. Their hair smell of oils and then thin quickly. That's how
they
it
look
goes.
like broccoli and wear flip flops to the gym. Oh, good. It's not what you do.
It's not what you do. It's not what you do.
Not what you do. You go to the gym because the moms want to see you after they drop their kids off from school. That's what the gym's for.
Oh, Beauregard in the chat is speaking to my soul. I'm fucking tired 40s, aka perpetually exhausted 40s. Bro, that's me. I mean, I'll tell a real world story. You know, I mean, just this past weekend, the haze lifted, the fog parted. I could see clearly for a second. It like everything crystallized. I realized I still existed. I recorded stuff for 9 different tracks for a new album that after not doing anything for like a year and a half, and then ate an entire pint of ice cream to the face, and then fell asleep with my legs hanging half off the bed.
This is an important bit of information. What pint?
Oh, it was okay. It was like a Ben and Jerry's salted.
That's off the rails, dude.
Salted caramel thing. So like it was like a vanilla-ish ice cream, right? With like a caramel core in the middle that you kind of mixed into the ice cream as you ate it. And it had like the
and it
salty
dripped down your pathetic body.
And it had the salty, crunchy bits in there as well. Oh my God!
I'm glad to hear it was a Ben and Jerry's. If it was like just like a Haagen-Dazs.
I mean, I am a Haagen-Dazs man under normal circumstances.
I mean, I love a Haagen-Dazs, but if you're being tragic,
oh yeah,
you got to go with that gucky
dude.
Ben
And like
Jerry's
by the
bullshit,
end,
dude.
I was just like spooning the caramel directly into my mouth. It was just like, yeah, it was. Cause it went
wiping yourself with your arm.
like I was just so charged up, and I was so not used to feeling that way anymore, right? Because like perpetually tired is the way that we walk these days. I was like, I'm just gonna have some of this ice cream. I'm gonna have some of this ice cream. I'm gonna have some. I'm eating it, and I'm watching it's going down, and I'm like, I put the
Some, he says.
I put it down. Mind you, I don't take it back to the freezer.
Well, once you hit the 2/3 of it,
dude.
The script's writ.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
over.
There wasn't enough.
Like if you get
where it
once
had
you
left,
break past half, you gotta.
yeah,
you
where
gotta
it
finish
had
the
ended
deed.
up, right? If I had put the lid back on that and put it in the freezer, and left it there for Misha to return. Oh, I guess an important thing to point out is Misha slept out for the night, so I was home. This is what I did when I was left to my own devices. I ordered.
Leave me alone. I'm going off the rails. It's happening.
I ordered Tex-Mex. I recorded 9 tracks. I ate a pint of ice cream, and I fell asleep. That's what I did.
I assume the epilogue is I shit liquid in the morning.
Actually, no, perfect constitution, if you can believe it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because that's from the tunes. There's a lot of fiber in
Yeah, a lot of fiber in right. Like, so okay, so if I had the thing was I had to finish at that point, because if I had returned the ice cream to the freezer in the state that it was actually in the last time I looked inside to go, am I really gonna eat more of this?
It's got a
like, I looked
it's got
at
a penis hole sized in it.
I was like, this will be so much more shameful if I try to put this back into the freezer now. And then she comes home and is like, oh, ice cream, let me get some of that. And then she opens it and sees what's left. And like that would have been horrible. She would have been like, yo, I can't even have a relationship with this ice cream. This is divorced ice cream. I can't do nothing with this. You know?
Shit's been had, dude.
Yeah, like this is haggard ice cream. Like there's nothing here for me. There's no romance. It's like when you're 15, 14 even, and you snatching your pops' porno tapes. You gotta remember to rewind the porno tape to where it was when you put it on, because there's details in the relationship that haven't been established yet. And when you put the tape back, if you're too far forward, they didn't work up to that yet. And he going, no. So you got to rewind the tape to the exact spot where you started, and you got to put it back. So the ice cream, it's the same thing. You got to put it back with enough left that your partner can have a relationship with the ice cream that is separate from you. It's just how it is.
Or you finish it.
Or you finish it.
You just go full ham and then that's it.
Which actually also has a parallel to the porno tape situation. Every once in a while, when you would snatch the porno tape would be of such excellent quality that you would have to stash it somewhere.
For anyone who's not 1,000 years old, porn used to be on video cassettes.
Massive tapes. They were like this big. You had to put them into a big machine that with like whirl motors, and like It was crazy.
Have you watched the first Fast and Furious recently?
Never.
Well, to the best, because it's great. The best part about it is, so like they were going for the big score, and it was going to square them away for their whole lives.
Okay.
Do you remember what that score was? Like what they were stealing from the trucks that was going to change their lives forever?
No, I never seen this movie.
It was DVD players.
Yo, we got the Divots, bro.
They were going to steal like 2 truckloads of DVD players, was going to change them forever.
Good Lord. Yo, DVDs. Fucking let's go, bro. But you know what's funny? DVDs. I'll give you that one. See, I know that. I never seen one of those movies. I know that, though.
Doesn't matter. You never need to. It's a meme now. It exists beyond the film.
DVDs have had the longest tail still, right? Like, okay, if you're my age, anywhere in the surrounding of my age, you probably have some nostalgia for VHS tapes.
Yeah,
right?
You and Noah, the guy who built the Ark.
Because that was the first, like, home media, really. Like, you know, before that, you wasn't really watching movies at home like that, right? So
I mean, VHS, but it wasn't convenient. It wasn't as convenient.
So DVD, I'm saying, if you're my age, you have some nostalgia for VHS because you were there. It was ingrained.
Oh, my age, too. It was there.
It was ingrained in your childhood, right? But the tail is relatively small because you're talking like already by the year 2000, everybody's starting to buy DVDs, right? You know, it's all right. We're already in the DVD time. And Blu-rays never really caught on the way DVDs did because by the time Blu-rays really hit, the streaming was starting to be a thing. And next thing you know, and then also like people didn't really keep up with the tech of the jumps in the technology and the TVs. So like DVDs have had a weirdly long tail. Like, you still find DVDs around, which is crazy because that shit looks like garbage. Like, as far as like where technology has increased to, it looks smudgy if you try to watch a DVD on a modern television. But yet they're still out there in the wild. It's kind of amazing. Like, I'm proud
score,
of the DVD,
dude.
you know? Like, it's for some reason, maybe it's just the letters. Maybe the letters it just flows nice to say DVD. You know, like, who's a Blu-ray? Like, what is that?
I mean, it stole CD's thunder. It was a CD world. The VHS was short-lived. The CD had its age. I mean, you're talking 90s and 2000s. The
Sure.
CD was still the media until vinyl came back with streaming.
Yeah. It's really interesting how, like, the CD obviously died because the method of which to play, like, it just ended. Like, there's just nobody's doing that, right? The record came back because the record scratched the itch of the collector's market. People were like, oh, you know, it's big, it's physical, it looks nice if you display it. Like, but man, like, CDs was that window that Reptar is talking about right now, when we were ripping our own CDs, and when they started making the Discmans where you could play the burnt CDs with like 10 albums on them. That was such a small window of time, but man, was that cool. Like, that was a fun era. That was the perfect happy medium, you know? that and the
first,
iPod was really cool too, you know?
I miss my iPod, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I want my iPod so bad. Like, just the thing with music and no internet.
Oh my God.
Because the internet, I'm dicking around. It's all fucked. I'm going to go do something stupid. I'm going to go look at, an ex-girlfriend's Facebook or something, or the news or some garbage with that. The iPad, that was just it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a million songs on it.
Yep.
The headphones that connected. So I had to turn the thing because it was always fucked up after a while.
Sure. And nobody
do
ever
the
bothered to solder.
No.
Anyone could have soldered. No one soldered.
Who's got the
Who's got the chutzpah to spot to solder? You know?
whomst amongst?
Whomst. But like it's almost like it's the weirdest thing. Like, and I know because I feel it, right? It's the same thing that happens to me a lot with video games now, where like I'll buy games when they're on sale. A lot of times, if I'm buying them on a PC, they're only digitally. But a lot of times, I still prefer to buy them physically on a console because I love to lend video games to my friends. I love to take a game off my shelf and be like, here, play this. But if a game is on really cheap sale and it's digital, you won't get it. But I find that I don't get as attached to games that I buy that way. Same thing with movies. If I buy a movie digitally, it doesn't hit the same. There's just something about that process of having it physically. So weirdly, I am still attached to the iPod generation because even though it was all digital files, I hand selected everything that went onto that iPod. I curated all the playlists. Everything that was in there was something that I physically put together, right? I sat there, I thought about it, and that was the last time I really felt that. And no amount of like downloading it on my phone hits the same. It just doesn't. I don't know. And maybe it is that. Maybe it's because so many other things are in that device. It's not. I don't know, man. But it's just not. It's not the same. I miss it, and I would go back to my iPod right now if I actually have it. I need to get it fixed. It's broken, but
Mine's right there in a box.
Yeah, like I can't get rid of it. I keep holding on to it because I'm like, man, I would love to get that fixed up. I wish they would, and it's the perfect time because the way we're talking about this, there's a lot of people that feel this way. It would be sick if Apple would just like put it out, just boom, here's a new one, and it's like 4 terabytes or some shit, like a massive iPod.
Because it's so easy for them to do that now. Like the iPod, was massive for the time. But that technology has gone through the roof. To be able to store information on a small device is insane now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Insane. How much I want to go to flip phone and iPod. I want that so bad, dude.
Well, they brought it back.
This thing's bad news. This thing is, I'm going to go, I have access to information that I shouldn't have access to. And I'm going to do some dumbass shit with it. I'm going to go look up the things and make up stories in my head about nonsense.
Oh, I get it.
Because
yeah.
I'm going to
do it.
I
get it. Yeah, I totally get it. But the flip phones are back now. They just flip flip with like a touch. It's like all touch screen and it just flips. Like they got
I want no internet on my phone. I don't want internet on my phone. I don't want it because I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go look up some stupid shit and spiral. Like, let me at least use only my imagination for my bad ideas.
You know what?
Like, I don't need the fuel for it. Like, just give me a notebook, a flip phone. I can look at the last text I sent and be plenty sad about that. Don't worry.
Sure.
But, like, then I don't get to check the Instagram or see what they're listening to on Spotify. I don't get none of that shit, which is just going to be like, yeah, dude, you found out exactly what you didn't want to find out. You, like,
yes.
You had an inkling,
yes.
And then you detectived it, which was stupid because there is a lot to the ignorance is bliss argument.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I miss being ignorant. I miss having a bad feeling and then, like, not finding out about it for a while.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I look, at 25, I was a very happy person. And the way that people contacted me was they called the phone number that rang at my house, and it rang inside my computer, and I put on a pair of headphones and talked into one of them Shure, gray cage mics. And it was like you were calling into an operating service. And that's the only way people could communicate. At 26, I got a cell phone. By 27, my life was a misery pit.
I don't think they're unconnected, dude. I really don't.
So all I'm saying.
It's geared to horseshit. Like, I'm looking at it right now. And I think I want to look at something. And I don't want to look at that thing. I so don't. Cause, like, all right, I know, fine, but I'm like, you should find Ken.
You see that shit? See that shit? Even Discord didn't want you to put that out there. It took your voice away magically for just a second. So whatever you said there did not come through to the people, and that's meant to be. We're going to break on that. We'll be right back with some other bullshit. Get ready to enjoy the musical stylings of one
of Hawkeye 30s.
Kilgore. Why bother? I have no answers.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll see past sunrise, fair eternal outside. Maybe he's just gonna die here today. Behold the soul menagerie, broke down so elegantly, all alone with no one to see, drowning either by thoughts and prayers. Paradise all around and unaware. Slave trade of dogma, thoughts made in spite of all the change that will never be. Prophesied some landing, daydreamed of entrancing. Oh, the screen's still warm as we sleep, drowning helplessly in thoughts and prayers. Damned all around and no one cares. Don't ever believe in something. All this and nothing we've always been. Seems sweet, but don't trust it. Please leave it. It's better off dead. Hear them echo down the hall. You've heard one, you've heard them all. Still saying we're filtered to see. This one says of that thing, that one says of something. On and on the
I know how to do radio. Or don't. With that. Headphones are still wired.
Yeah.
I still hate them.
Old school. That's right.
Right? All that
They're really good. They're good for getting stuck in a rolling chair.
Yeah, all that love for the old school we just had before the break, and now I'm like, you know what I fucking hate? Wires. Ugh.
Yeah, dude, I almost tripped 4 times.
Including right out the gate. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Okay, so here you are on the most
Here I am.
on the most recent relaunch of the most relaunched program in the history of internet-based radio, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're still doing articles. How's that feel?
Yeah, it ain't broke, don't fix it, man.
It's almost like it's the same fucking show. Almost.
But this time, it looks kind of different.
So, we didn't have a lot of time to do this. We're just gonna meander, and that's what it's gonna be. So let's go to the first article, which is about the popcorn bucket arms race. Ba-boom.
Which everyone knows about.
Yes, which is clear. And again, this was supposed to drop perfectly after our long, overly detailed Deadpool 3 discussion. That didn't happen. So it was.
So assume that happened, and here we are.
It was ready to be slotted in perfectly. It was gonna be amazing. It was gonna go seamlessly. I was gonna talk about how we talked about Deadpool for way too long, but we really didn't get down to the important issues. And babu. So
And in an alternate universe, that happened.
yes, exactly. So now here we go. After the unintentionally weird one from Dune 2, and the
Yeah, the
intentionally
one that looked like a butthole.
so you're aware, and the intentionally weird one for Deadpool and Wolverine. A new contender has entered the ring. All right, here we go. Gladiator 2, which, by the way, can we just... I know the
Are
article's...
we on the same page?
I know the article's supposed to be about the bucket. Has there ever been a less needed to exist sequel in the history of cinema than Gladiator 2?
Yeah, dude, I thought they kind of just told the story the first time. Like, that's good. That's a good story.
It's a story with literally a beginning, a middle, and a definitive end. There's an end to the story. Like a definitive ending.
But if you do it again and cast with, you know, the hot items of the day, you can make more money, which will work too with your stupid popcorn bucket sales.
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, did anybody go see that Crow reboot? Anybody go see that?
I mean, nobody goes to the movies much anymore.
Terrifier 3 would have people say otherwise. Which, by the way, amazingly enough,
And the Godzilla movies did good, right? Terrifier
Terrifier 3 is now the most successful unrated film of all time.
Really?
Yeah, I read that this morning. Crazy.
Nice.
It
is weird, the movies that are getting hit, like, since COVID, like, anime movies have succeeded tremendously good.
Hey,
Godzilla, anime movies, like, these are the ones that are doing well.
I mean, that Godzilla -1 was a heck of a flick. I enjoyed that a lot. So let's talk about this bucket. You like it?
I mean, it's fine. I don't hate it. It doesn't make me come, but, you know, it exists. Okay.
So wait.
No, it's stupid, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
I want to unpack that.
First off, how much does it cost?
I wanna unpack that. Are you saying the metric by which we know if a popcorn bucket is properly festive is if whether or not the bucket itself allows you to climax?
Well, no, that's with anything. That's with how I rate anything.
I see. Okay, it's based.
Like if it doesn't, then it's fine. It's fine.
I see. Okay, so fine is the highest honor it could hope to achieve.
What does this cost you?
We're about to find out. No modern blockbuster is complete without its very own popcorn bucket. It's a trend that's been happening for a few years. Rose to viral levels when Dune Part 2 released one. Is everybody familiar? Do we need to look at the butthole bucket for the people? One time, yeah, one time for the people. Let's see.
Pussy.
Let's see. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that monstrosity. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. So it looked like a butthole.
How many times do you think that got bought for the wrong reasons? There is definitely a couple of those, especially among sci-fi fans, that this got bought for all the wrong reasons.
It was a damn good flick too. Like, you know, like.
Oh, with Timothy Chalamet.
The Chalamet. Yeah, the Chalamet. You know how it go. Accoutrement. So that was that one, right? Questionable. From a design perspective. You could see where maybe different choices could have been made. Fetch me my shitty bucket. It looks like it has bidet technology, doesn't it? Like
it does look like it could clean something that normally doesn't get cleaned by standard measures.
Like those look like scrub brushes to me. There's technologies in there. It does some sort of wiggle. Like
dude, it's a wide pocket pussy. Is what it is.
Oh, man.
There is no way. There's some Frank Herbert weirdos out there that are like, "Gah."
Somebody wanted that for sure. It's a rough one, but
it's in the low thousands of the people that used it for that.
But it kicked off the trend, right? Okay. Since then, the popcorn bucket wars, which is, I never thought we'd be talking about that, have taken theater goers on all types of adventures. And now the latest one for Ridley Scott's Gladiator 2 is adding a whole new element. Okay, let's see what this is about. Coming exclusively to Cinemark theaters, the Gladiator 2 popcorn bucket isn't just a popcorn bucket shaped like a Roman Colosseum. At the center of the franchise, it also has an AR element that allows you to watch an actual battle happen inside the Colosseum itself.
See, at least the Romans before they collapsed actually killed people. Like they were, they were like committed. Like it was a big decline that was visceral and real. Our decline is literally just garbage, weak, limp dick metaphor.
I could watch a video in my bucket.
Yeah, dude, put your head in it. Put your whole head in it.
I could watch a video in my bucket.
Every kernel of strength. In the world.
Dude, play it back.
Okay. I gotta do an on-air mixing. Let's go.
Every kernel of strength, every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome. As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can...
I can't tell you how many times I've thought when I went to the movies, I wish I could watch some PS1 ass graphics in this popcorn right now. I can't tell you the amount of times I've thought that.
Over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn.
Did he just say you can eat
the battle within. Finish the popcorn arena. You can eat war.
That's going on the fucking soundboard. Are you kidding me? You can eat war.
As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war.
No.
Over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. You can eat war. Over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn and unleash the battle within. You will be entertained.
How many times do you think this voiceover guy had to do this before? He must have been cracking up the whole time. He must have been losing his shit the whole time. You can eat, he looked up from his, you can eat war, really? All right, yeah, dude. No, check cleared, right? Okay, yeah. You can eat war.
Oh, homie, there's such a thing as.
Is there though?
Oh my God! I'm going opening night. I need it.
I do have a question though about this bucket.
Yeah, sure.
Where do you put the penis?
It's not as easy to tell, right? It was much easier to tell.
Yeah.
Maybe directly in between the combatants, Well,
if you're into that, which if everybody's consenting, that's fine.
You can eat war.
It's funny because you can't, because war destroys all the crops. Nobody.
Oh, I don't even know.
You can eat war.
Oh boy, you can eat war, boys. Oh, says more to the article. Okay, they're gonna elaborate for us. Okay, so the idea here. they gotta break it down. They gotta break it down.
This is an idea.
Yeah. So the idea here is you order the Gladiator 2 popcorn bucket, finish the popcorn, then after the movie, scan the AR code and watch the battle, which we have to admit. It's not a bad idea. It does promote...
What part of it's not bad?
It does promote phone use.
It promotes popcorn? Popcorn's doing fine, dude. It was fine in the fucking red and white bucket. It just changed nothing. This changed nothing.
What happens if you get the butter grease all over it? Does it still function?
Wait, you know what happens? Because I'd still like to go to the movies. I take my daughter to the movies. We get the popcorn thing, and then be like, "Do you want the special bucket?" I'm like, "How much does it cost?" And $15 more. I'm like, "Nah, go fuck yourself."
Yeah, just give me.
I'll take the popcorn in the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, give me the paper bag. It's fine.
Yeah, dude, put it in my hands. I don't give a shit.
It does promote phone use with something you can only buy through a movie theater, which isn't great. But the idea of extending the story out of the theater is a good one.
Yo, I got this idea. So they want to make movies more accessible. Like they want, you could do for that? Fucking make better movies.
Make people more engaged in what's going on.
Make better movies. I don't need Fast and Furious 12. I don't need Gladiator 2. Tell me a fucking story that I haven't seen before. God damn, dude.
Okay, here we go.
Hate?
I can't even believe I'm about to read the shit I'm about to read, but it's okay. The idea of extending the story out of the theater is a good one. Plus, in terms of actual popcorn receptacles, the Coliseum is one of the better shaped buckets yet. Plus, it's decidedly asexual, which we can't say about every popcorn bucket.
Where does the penis go
released
in
this year?
I don't know.
So now I'm going to click this just to see if it gives us oh, yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Now, see, this is fine. This is trope. This is good.
It says designed by Deadpool on the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely. This is perfect. This is why Deadpool is excellent, because this is commentary on how stupid it is to make a fucking special bucket for it.
Okay, let's do we want do we want this?
Yeah,
we want this.
I mean, I need a palate cleanser after You Can Eat War.
That's a pretty strong selling point, though.
You can eat war?
Yeah.
That's the strong selling point?
Hasn't wanted to consume war.
People in war zones don't.
mean,
it's the bit. It commits to the bit, and I love it. That one is fine. This one isn't committing to a bit. It's telling you very seriously that you can eat war.
so this is okay. So this is happening because now we're talking. Ghostbusters has one. Terrifier 3 has one. Beetlejuice had one. I went to see that in the theater. I didn't know about no special popcorn bucket. All right. Look. Do I see the novelty of a collector's bucket as far as like that? If you're talking about collector's items from movie theaters, right? In the course of my life, I've had some cool ones. I had that Batman Returns poster on my wall forever, right? That was a sick poster. Was happy to have it. But like the thing that fucks me up about the bucket, right? You take the eat war and the whole thing out of it. Are you really gonna?
I can't.
I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do more with this segment than go back up to the article, press the button 16 more times,
Just play it back.
and just
Give them the hits, dude. Just play it back. Hotel California 8 times in a row. Just give it to them.
You know what, let's just watch the whole thing one more time, and then we'll go to break. And we have a special surprise after the break.
Every
more
kernel
masochism.
of strength, every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome.
New York Post write this?
As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn and unleash the battle. Every kernel of strength, every ounce of honor
I gotta memorize this.
is for the glory of Rome. As you preside over this gladiator arena,
The more times you go back, the more colors and shades it reveals. I didn't even catch every kernel of strength. Like that's a
Oh, you missed that, dude? Oh, what an opener. I'm telling you, this was written by the guy who writes the headlines for the New York Post.
every kernel
This is the same
of
level of genius.
strength, every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome. As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn and unleash the battle within. You will be entertained.
It's weird because I'm just getting a bunch of crunch anyway.
exactly. Yo, can I get some Twizzlers and a
Fucking
Coke?
popcorn? Fuck popcorn, dude. Picking at my teeth all night.
That was once again, I thought we could have went in any number of directions with this segment. We didn't even get here how I thought we were gonna get here. But somehow we arrived at exactly where we needed to be.
Did it take every kernel of strength?
It did. It did. I am all I want to do is eat some more. And I've got a feeling I'm not the only one.
All I want to do is just get my Dune bucket and go to bed.
All right, we're going to break. We'll be back with a special surprise. Stay tuned.
So special.
Don't go nowhere.
Dude,
You hang out. More Sears related music. Kilgore. What am I playing? What is the thing?
the next one.
It was
Whatever.
It was
I
wait,
don't know.
I
Something
forgot.
Stupid.
Oh wait, it was
Oh no, this is a nice one. It was lean, right? It was
Lean. Yeah, it's a good track. It's a good track. Here we go.
Sweet. This is actually a sweet one. This is sweet.
Have some lean with your popcorn.
Yeah.
Wasn't looking for the hopeful gaze my stage inspired. Was ready to die unengaged. For all this talk of forest parts we peer upon, still too dumb to see the trees. last. Might have left without your heart to now, but that's not who you're dealing with. Shed ears tonight, as mass transit just rolls on by. Might be the sort of thing I'll miss. Look at us all lonesome again. Tomorrow haunts the night we left. Look at us all lonesome again. How we close, I don't make it. Ages turn those eyes past the finest wine and dine. The words not speak as loudly. Were it known that this would be the closing song, the last tone to ring upon it. Look at us all lonesome again. Tomorrow haunts the night we left. Look at us all lonesome again. Really close, I
as soon as I press this button. I hope you're mentally, physically, and spiritually prepared. Hive Mind Radio. Oh! What?
I am so surprised that worked.
I'm shocked and slightly dismayed.
I'm more impressed than anything.
Wow.
I expected that to be...
That was supposed to go complete on the way.
All right. You know what? +2 to Radio Professional.
Well, I was about to ruin it when I pressed this button.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I anticipated that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, so close.
-1
so
to
close.
Professional.
Oh, thank you so much to Mr. Brian Bruce for being here and being the man. Dude, listening to the show on the way in, dude, eating war.
I mean, you must be upset, right?
No, in fact, I'm delighted. As someone who has tasted war.
Oh, that's true. You do know the sweet taste.
The sweet taste of war. I'm glad they're starting to market it. Usually, the sweet taste of war is followed by a bullet, but now, buttery popcorn.
But nowhere to put your dick in it, though. It's not clear. It's not clear where the penis goes in it, and it's a little upsetting. What is fighting for freedom for if not somewhere to put your penis in an inanimate object?
None of us have any faith in humanity, but all of us have faith in us finding our way with our dicks to a hole.
Listen, if they put it all in one bucket, why would you buy the next one?
Tastes like shrapnel. Oh yeah, we used to say that shit all the time. Yeah, thanks for holding it down. Had a little delay at work, and I wanted to bring you guys as punishment for me.
Oh no!
As punishment for being late, I'm going to give you guys a gift, so you can see why I was late. So you guys can enjoy this. I've loaded up some visual footage for you guys to enjoy and make fun. And in fact, if you take a screenshot of it when it's full screen, you might be able to have a little fun with it.
Here we go. I've chosen some select tasters.
Yes.
I went for one of each flavor, you could say.
There you go.
So
did you fucking a popcorn bucket? I already seen this.
So here we go.
Yes, you paid extra for it. Yes. So
top dollar.
Let's do this, Lord Fauntleroy.
What? Okay, what in the world is happening here? Man, I will sacrifice my real estate for you to let me. What is going on here?
It's two debutantes, clearly.
So sometimes we are asked to put on costumes for various reasons that I can't officially disclose. And then the fun that the graphics guys have at people's expense is by making them do stuff like this. Me hugging myself. I'm actually only in the blue one, and the other one is just the blue one made purple by graphics. I'm actually not two people.
Amazing.
I hate to break the illusion.
Amazing.
Barely one.
Who knew we even Who knew we had this technology? But here we go. I see the breakdown of the process.
Mm-hmm.
And here you go for you folks. Notice that it is on green. So you guys, I'll post this on the Discord. Your best edit will win a brand new Hive Mind Radio t-shirt with this logo on it that we are producing.
Beautiful.
I could be hugging a bucket of popcorn saying, war.
I think this is a great opportunity for hate. I really think this is you guys just giving opportunity to the fans what they want, which is hate. We want hate.
And we've
Sure.
got, and we've
They
got
hate everything.
We've got a few choices for you. A few choice cuts, if you will. Look at it. Debonair Steve.
All with the same exact expression of I fought in 2 wars for this.
This is, by the way, with the hairstyle, this is Steve and Danny's child. This is what it grows up to look like. Obviously, doesn't have a good life.
That's disturbing.
Well, I haven't had hair since 1874, where it was period appropriate. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's pretty undeniable. That's pretty.
I look like Mo.
It was that night in Toronto.
A checkerboard floor.
Oh shit. So yeah, I'm gonna post all of these on our Discord. If you're not already a part of it, please join the Discord and you guys have fun with it. The most ridiculous edit to it will win new Hive Mind Radio t-shirt, which are being printed as we speak.
You'll love to see it.
Excited for that. My eye is twitching.
You're in here, buddy. You came in hot.
They don't tell you when you lose your hair and then you put a wig on how hot it's gonna be in that wig. It was never that hot with hair. You know what I mean?
You know, your hair's made to breathe with your scalp. The wig, not so much.
But they got advanced horse hair now.
Yeah, they got some technologies, but I'm not too sure.
You're advanced. You're used to a free dome.
That's true.
Yeah, you're used to that. It's just you in the atmosphere, dude.
Popcorn technology has advanced past wig technology. We have augmented reality inside of a fucking popcorn bucket.
Listen,
and why? It's the same principle as the robots, because one of them you can fuck.
It's true.
If you want the footage, we can give it to you.
Fuck anything.
We can give you the footage one more time. If you'd like to study the Zapruder film with us, we can give you the technology.
Back.
We have it on a button. Look, it's here. Oh, I gotta bring it Brian on.
I gotta bring it Brian.
Oh, the crop again. Oh. Can't have nice things.
It gives the reveal. I'll look sexy as you pull me back in.
Here we go.
Whoa, hey. It's not that kind of program. Or is it?
It could be. It certainly could be.
He likes to put it in.
Here we go. Slide him over. Get him as much real estate as we can. Look at that.
Did you see the discussion about digital condoms the other night? Are you a fan of digital condoms?
So what I saw was the clip talking about correctly that if the necessity wasn't there, no. And as you and I both know.
Well, yes. Confirmed sex havers.
We have couple sex havers.
Evidence.
There's a reason that you use them, and you better be ready for it if you don't.
Ready for a divorce.
And it's one more thing we can automate.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
3D printing my condoms. What if your condom was this?
Kernel of strength. Every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome. As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn and unleash the battle within. You will be entertained.
So the battle is within.
Yes. So you're eating war, but the battle is within. So you're eating yourself?
No, it's the digestive system dealing with all that war.
Yeah. and that terrible movie. Mind you, they gave you something to distract you from the movie. That's how bad the movie is.
We know the movie's not going to be good, but we have a little thing, and you can watch like you said, a PlayStation 1 version of a thing, which is going to be better than this movie, because we spent $1 billion on this, but like the 30,000 project in the bottom of the popcorn bucket's really going to pull you in.
We refer to it as Halloweens. We spent 3 Halloweens on this because we figured out that we spend, 4 Halloweens on cancer research?
Yes. Yeah. It was like, so how much was the spending? Do you remember the number?
The spending on Halloween was like $15 billion a year worldwide. Right. And something like cancer worldwide spent on research was like $7 billion.
So we spent 2 Halloweens.
2 Halloweens.
Causing cancer.
Yes, those costumes, yeah. Those
costumes, the wigs.
The wigs.
Oh my God.
I love the Tragically Hip, but not that much. Too soon. There it is. There it is.
Baller's life with
It was that night in the Sea Ward.
It was Baller's life with an excellent point. The most ridiculous thing he says in the whole video is finish the popcorn, as if anyone ever completes a gallon bucket of that inedible popcorn. It's true.
Whoa. It depends. If it's an early Sunday matinee, the popcorn is at least semi-decent. If you're going on like a Saturday evening, no.
You know and I know, we're taking it home.
Wood chips.
We're putting it on the kitchen table. We're going back in 4 hours. It's going to be harder than stone, and we're throwing it in the garbage. Everybody knows this.
No, thank you.
That's how it goes every time. Some things, they never change.
Yeah. Now I'm hungry for war.
So some things never change, such as me forgetting to switch the screen, which I will.
No, this is all you. I'm following you.
Oh, yeah, at least put it on the screen so you can follow along. Yeah, you gotta have the visuals. I gotta put it on the fucking screen. There we go. So here we go. This is me stopping this bit and doing this bit and going here. Which,
sloppy.
It is what it is. And then we press this. Hey, now you can see the articles. There we go. Some things never change. Some things shouldn't change. Because goldfish is changing its name to Chilean sea bass.
What? That's 2 different fish. It's not the same fish.
There's a thread running through the last couple of weeks where we're seeing some terrible branding decisions. Right? Pringles foregoing the tube. It's a terrible.
Pringles Mingles.
For the Pringles Mingles.
Foregoing the tube?
For the Pringles Mingles. It's a terrible decision.
That's the point.
Can stick your dick in it.
That's what I like. That's what I like for my food receptacles.
Yes, exactly.
How could I, eventually fit my penis in this?
Maybe the bucket of war, not the best. But here we go. Goldfish is changing its name to Chilean sea bass, and here's why. Goldfish crackers are synonymous with hungry kids, but the company is betting that a sophisticated name change could expand the audience.
Because fuck them kids.
I see you're already giving pause. There's consternation in your face. You're already giving pause.
So these kids aren't very smart, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just making sure we're talking about stupid kids. All right. Continue.
The Pepperidge Farm snack brand is tweaking its name for a limited time to Chilean Sea Bass, a more grown-up title, the Campbell's company announced Wednesday. It's part of a strategy to attract adults and reestablish its relevance amid a broader decline in snacking following a pandemic peak.
So people are finally outside getting exercise and taking care of themselves after being in their homes eating like sweat hogs. And now they're like, we got to get them back. You know what we'll do? We'll name this thing that has no correlation to delicious food to this. Show of hands, how many people have actually had Chilean sea bass?
Maybe never. No, I don't think so.
Most people haven't. It's not something you go, you know what I'm in the mood for today?
Chilean sea bass.
And then go, I'm going to go to the grocery store for that.
I'm going to buy a bag of fishes, a bag of cheddar fishes that are called Chilean sea bass. Look,
I'm going to get my caviar at the Pathmark.
This is the third article that we have run through since the relaunch that has said some version of this. During the pandemic, we was turning money over hand over fist. Now,
Shit.
people aren't buying as much as they were before. What? And then the solution is always psychotic. We need to change goldfish to Chilean sea bass. It's like, no, what you need to do is knock $2 off the price. Like,
we don't know why we're making less money, but we raised the price and reduced the amount that's in the bag. But we'll give you back the bonus.
It's like, what?
They're missing a good company tie-in. So this could play incredibly well with digital condom because the adults that consume goldfish are tired fucking parents. And if you want more of them, digital condoms.
Digital condoms.
This is a win-win, baby. You don't got to call it anything else. You know how many times I've shoveled goldfish in before I poured a whiskey and went to bed?
If they really want to get people back, just sprinkle crack on it.
We know crack works.
Dude, just start filling them with nicotine.
There it is. Oh my God. Imagine pouches, which are now like apparently really popular again, like pouches shaped like goldfish. I'm sorry. Let me be respectful. Shaped like Chilean sea bass.
That's not what a Chilean sea bass looks like. That's what a goldfish looks like.
Well, here's
most people have never seen Chilean sea bass in the wild anyway, so make it look like a little fucking piece of fish.
So
maybe a few Chileans have.
No, they're too busy stuck in mines. There's no fish in the mines.
Listen, you leave Bob the Builder alone. Listen. The next part of this,
fuck that guy,
is the best part of this. Despite rebranding as a popular seafood menu item, the recipe and appearance of the snack aren't changing.
What's the cheapest way we can fix this?
Goldfish explained in a press release that the much more adult name is to reinforce that goldfish crackers are not just for kids, pointing to the growth of trends popularized by Gen Z and millennials on TikTok, such as making girl dinners.
Oh, you mean those adult children?
What are... Do I want to know what girl dinners are?
Like, you want me to click that?
Anybody in the chat?
I want to see that?
Before we click that, let's keep going, but we'll click that because
I'll put it.
I know it's not what I hope it is.
Oh God,
me either.
I know. No. We gotta
Each
back up.
other.
We're gonna new tab that. Hold up. Oh my goodness, Justin.
Back to the Chilean sea bass.
Yeah. We gotta stay where we are. We got the girl dinners. If you want the girl dinners,
why? Because it's so great.
We could go to the girl dinners. I'm afraid. Okay. We know goldfish
I'm afraid of a girl dinner.
Are a lunchbox icon, but the truth is they're loved by snackers of all ages. So as a playful reminder, we went ahead and gave our iconic cheddar cracker a new fun grown-up name. Danielle Brown, Vice President of Goldfish, told CNN.
That when I think fun, I don't think Chilean sea bass.
Bro,
Nah, I
now
think
now
half
you
a bottle
know.
of Jameson.
If they named it that,
Yeah.
I would pour it down my gullet.
The vice president,
Got me.
the vice president
Sold.
of Goldfish Crackers. Now you know the exact meter level of out of touch this lady is.
Hold on, they don't add crackers. Just vice president of Goldfish.
Whoa.
You don't just crack at them.
I'm sorry. There's much more to the brand. I know, obviously.
Sure.
Good Lord. The Chilean sea bass snacks won't appear on shelves. Bags featuring the branding are only being sold online.
Who is going out of their way to go, I am going to go to this separate website to buy limited edition non-goldfish goldfish?
Here's the part that hurts me, though. This is the part that hurts me. And this is real. And this is sickness. I feel bad. I feel bad for anyone who's afflicted with this kind of sickness, because some people have it. There are people who collect snack branding. Absolutely. People buy cereal boxes. They buy all this shit. It's like, it's the same as the motherfuckers who buy sneakers and never wear them, you know? Like
my strange addiction.
People, like, we all have stuff. Like, I have stuff that I collect. It just so happens that all the things that I collect are things that I open and use. I do not collect anything for a perceived value.
Yeah.
I collect
like ex-girlfriends. Yeah.
That's vulgar. You're vulgar.
30s.
That's so vulgar.
That leads to chlamydia 40s. Be careful.
It gets itchy fast.
He's gonna scratch his balls with a cheese grater.
So unfortunately,
they just won't come off.
Unfortunately, this exact move is going to be
Give me
what
my
sells.
popcorn bucket.
This is what's gonna sell this out. The people are gonna buy it. They're gonna collect it because you can only get so many, and it's gonna be like, I have the rare Chilean sea bass bag.
And it's only for 1 week too.
Yes.
So you want to see how sad it is? Because I Googled it.
Oh boy.
To buy one. Sold out for today. They don't have any more. It's sold out for $738 USD. Sorry, all gone for today. Come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. They gave me a time.
It's
like, babies. I gotta go to the DMV.
You gotta enter a captcha.
How many bicycles are in this photograph?
Yeah. How many? Where's the street walk? The fucking street lamps.
9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to fish for more Chilean sea bass.
Oh, the New York Post is branching out.
I mean, I don't blame him. The guy who writes for the Post should write everything that people read. Just the headlines.
I would love to see a children's book written by the guy at the New York Post. His version of fucking Goodnight Moon would be phenomenal.
It'd be full of bold accusations and misleading.
Fuck me.
So, but also there's parentheses. Parentheses. They aren't actually fish. They're just crackers. ... Just FYI. This is the marketing to adults. Has to tell people that the bag with a different name isn't actually Chilean sea bass because they're selling to TikTokers that now have jobs.
Market to adults by speaking to them like children.
So wait, is it chicken?
Capitalism 101.
Or is it
System
chicken
works,
or
baby.
is it tuna?
Fetch me my Chilean sea bass. Post haste.
Yes, home.
Bro, these are the dark times we're living in.
Put it next to my fucking bucket.
Do we want to
You
know?
can rewind it back to the decline of our Western civilization is fuck buckets based off of the last decline of Western civilization.
See, now a fuck bucket sounds like something you could have for girl dinner. Do we want to look at this? Oh my.
Let's look at it.
Okay. How to get in on girl dinner. The new trend that's been around all along.
Oh, that is a great headline. We're changing shit that's already a thing, stupid.
Is it girls having dinner?
Small food.
Oh my God. Oh.
That's just food.
Yeah.
Although
For
the
dinner.
so-called girl dinner is being popularized by young women promoting thrown-together meals on TikTok, it's in fact
Poverty?
an
Yeah,
inclusive.
dude, again, desperate parents. All I do is throw together meals. All I do is by the seat of my pants throw together meals with like a half a smile on my face. Everything's fine, honey. No, I'm fine. It's fine. No, you did great. How was school? Yeah, whatever you want for dinner. Fuck.
Let's. How
eat
about,
this half
how
a
about we
jar of
take these
fucking-
leftovers and put them on this thing over here? It's a brand new meal.
Don't worry. Don't
No,
worry,
no.
honey. I ate war today. I'm fine. I'm fine. You eat.
No, baby. I wasn't crying against the washing machine. No. It's just something in my eye.
Oh, you want to go to college?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, sure, yeah. I'll talk to Israel about it.
Yeah, I'll put on a bunch of costumes to pay you. Do you have that picture still?
Yeah.
Paying for my kids' college wearing fucking wigs.
Whatever you want, honey. So what's the rest of the say? That girls ate dinner?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna go. We got this. It's here.
I see. I always thought girls just wanted to have lunch.
Yeah. That's the new thing.
With
Tried.
the follow-up Cyndi Lauper song.
When the working day's half over.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
If you
There is no God here.
If you identify as human, you have probably already made this type of solo dinner for yourself at some point in your life. I'm a middle-aged girl, and this is the style of meal I've been calling snack dinner for years. The hashtag girl dinner on social media showcases a variety of ways this trend can be interpreted, with hodgepodge-style meats that could look as upscale as a highly styled presentation of burrata, prosciutto, and cherry tomatoes, sliced peaches, and olives, or as accessible as scrambled eggs with hot sauce accompanied by cheese slices, wheat thins, or a basic plate of nachos.
You had a
So,
Freudian slip
breakfast?
there. It's
Yes.
meal. It's meals, not meats.
He likes his hodgepodge. He likes his meats hodgepodge style.
To be fair, whom's
be
the
fair.
Right, you know
To
what?
be
Let's talk about guy dinner, where you stand with the fridge door open and take deli meats and cheeses into your hands and stuff them into your face.
One hand doing that, the other one scratching your ass.
Yes.
After 6 beers, because I should have ate first, but I had 6 beers instead.
Yes, of course.
Beers are food. They're wheat.
Beers are liquid
Absolutely.
bread. Come on, it's fine.
Exactly. Organic. Liquid bread.
Organic liquid bread, of course.
Got to add organic to it.
This
This
is
is just
it's
a
food.
plate of nonsense.
it's
Yes.
a plate of food.
It's a charcuterie
Well,
board.
it's missing something though. It's clearly does not
A
have.
mimosa?
No, well, yeah, only if you're starting in the morning. There's no Chilean sea bass.
It's true. That's where they fucked up.
Gotta tie it together.
really fucked up.
It really would tie all this together to scrabble over some toddler crackers.
And until they get to register for the fucking draft, they can't eat war.
The basic
These
gist of
people
my
vote.
snack dinner is that it's a meal for one person that requires no cooking, no advanced planning, and barely any prep time. It's essentially a personal
Again,
snack.
tired parents. If you want to have girl dinner, get knocked up.
Wait. Also, can we look at the correlation between girl dinner and people who are working 70 hours a week?
You want girl dinner? It's eating cold mac and cheese over the sink, honey.
It's the
Like
only
your
thing.
grandmother did.
Chewy order for
It's the
Cole is
only
on the
thing
way.
that fucking feeds their stomach after 16 macchiatos to get through the day.
I really can't take much more than some Chilean sea bass after 7 espresso martinis.
I know. I'm shitting blood, but it's okay.
I had 3 great Tinder dates this week. Don't worry about it.
Sometimes girl dinner is crying in the shower for an hour and then going straight to bed. I think that's human dinner.
Again.
That's a-
That's
None of.
human
Oh, here we
dinner.
go. Susie's gonna
That's
lay
a
it on
hot guy.
us.
Oh, yo,
Want to show you a very
Susie.
simple meal that holds
There's
the
a
key
popcorn
to the
bucket.
Mediterranean diet, and
Come on,
you don't
Susie.
even have to cook a thing. We're gonna make
Break out the bucket. Let's make it a 2 for Tuesday.
We'll have other dips. We'll have veggies. We'll have olives. Just very simple things from the fridge.
What,
So
too
we're
much?
gonna put our black pepper right in here, and this will anchor the plate so that we can just arrange around.
Oh, here we go. She got to
From
sell
here,
it.
let's
We're going to anchor the
chop up
plate.
some veggies. I have
Oh,
two
she's
different kinds of
professional.
Dude,
hummus.
she's showing
And
off
then
that
I
wedding
have
ring.
Greek tzatziki sauce. Homemade is really good, but a store-bought is just fine.
Homemade is really good. If you got time to
Add our
homemake
hummus
your
on this
tzatziki
side.
sauce, you got time to make a fucking
See
hot
this
dinner.
smooth goodness?
You got time-
Susie,
you
how's
got
your
time
gut
to cook a meat.
microbiome?
Roasted red pepper hummus.
While you're
And we're
mixing
gonna
all your
go ahead
ingredients,
and
you could be
just
cooking a
fill
meat.
around this platter. And just
Can I
Go,
fetch your
go
favorite
kill
hummus?
something. Kill something and cook
We've already
it. Earn your
got
place.
some veggies right
I would
here.
kill so many things for
So now I'm
Susie,
gonna go
whatever it
ahead
took.
and
Oh,
add
yeah.
the feta cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I find ways
But
to
if she
just
brings
add
this
more
plate to me,
color
I'll
and
be
flavor.
appreciative, but
So we
hungry
have
10
some
minutes
olives.
later.
And
Oh,
then
this is a
we're
great
gonna
start.
go
Where's the
around
food?
plate and then just find the
No,
spots
good
that
job,
need
babe.
to
Good
be
job, babe.
filled.
She goes out in the other room, and that's when you
Time to
stand in
add
front of the
just a
fucking
little bit
fridge,
of salt.
shoveling
And
actual
if
food.
you really want to
Chilean
use
sea
it,
bass.
you're
Carcass
gonna
of
use
dead
extra
living
virgin olive
things.
oil. To me, it's pretty much liquid gold. This is truly the way people of the Mediterranean would
Comes
eat.
out the same way,
Lots
too.
of color, lots of texture, lots of flavor, and in turn, it's a lot more nutritious when you have the variety. Grab some pita bread and dig in.
It's a good looking plate. I'd eat it.
With that background music, I'm not thinking cooking video.
Oh, yeah.
It had a slightly
Smooth
different
jazz.
energy.
Girl dinner is handfuls of shredded cheese and 3 pieces of toast. Then I've been a girl my entire life. I'll be dipping into that fucking thing of shredded cheese going,
Dude, it's to the point now where I have a method for dipping into the shredded cheese to limit the fucking splatter. 'Cause
oh, it's the 3-fingered claw.
I'm over the sink, I'm just collecting the splatter.
Always got to eat over the sink.
I'm feeling very perceived and attacked here, guys. Geez, let me have my 2 combos and 2 Arizonas apiece. No, more power to you. We're supportive of this. We're just saying that it's just food. It's just a snack.
Oh, I love that you said a bag of combos and 2 Arizonas, because that created in my head the visual of that big economy size bag of combos. Which I'm gonna say we've all done that one, right?
But it's made of the thinnest, flimsiest plastic. When you try and split it, the whole side fucking comes off and you're spilling combos everywhere. It splays.
Them combos are everywhere. And somebody immediately steps on one, so you never get all the pretzel shreds.
Never. Never.
You're picking them out of the floor for 6 months.
I did this thing recently that I saw somebody do with combos, is that pour hot sauce in the combo bag and then
Okay.
eat it with a spoon.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty good.
I can see that.
Pretty good. Watching a lot of homeless in the subway, huh?
Yeah, actually. You know, you got to remember where you came from and where you could go, which is one EMP.
Could always go back.
Well, I'm 1 bad week away.
I'm 1 Paramount layoff away. It's a mountain of entertainment. Please watch Paramount Plus.
Is it hot in here?
I'm running out of wigs and costumes.
They got me doing dress up. Stevie, baby, you want to be a star? Put on this wig.
I ain't
Every kernel of strength, every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome. As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn and unleash the battle within. You will be entertained.
Go back. I think we need better music for that. I think it would enhance it if we had better music.
I got
So play it.
I got this one piece of business.
I got
Every
some.
kernel of strength,
Gotta wait for it.
every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome. As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war. Finish the popcorn and
It works
unleash the
every
battle
time.
within. You will be entertained.
How's your collapsed empire going, fellas? Is it good? Mine's been pretty funny, at least.
It's holding on by a thread, boys.
As I shoveled Chilean sea bass over the sink.
It makes it seem less sad, though. What did you have today? Oh, I had a bunch of Chilean sea bass. Oh, my God, he must be doing well. Meanwhile, it's just you on the toilet taking a shit, eating a handful of fucking goldfish crackers.
Before I cry myself to sleep.
Well, that happened with or without.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have a full belly on.
You got to moisten the pillow.
More ways than one. Where's my
I'm
popcorn
spent.
We were entertained.
Mentally,
Susie!
physically, spiritually.
Fetch me my fucking bucket.
Give me the bucket.
We've drained Dan. Dan, come back.
Timothy Chalamet, come.
I feel lost.
We're all lost, bud.
I feel like
This is no place for the found.
I feel like I need spiritual guidance.
You're not getting it here.
Think you need spiritual guidance? Okay. All right. Where would you search for your spiritual guidance?
Where anyone would.
Oh, please.
Training dogs.
What? Spirito Sunday.
I'm worried about the dog.
I don't know
Why
if
is
it's got
Stefan
legs.
Stevens hugging that dog so weird?
I didn't have any time to vet this article. I don't know if it's got legs, but the
boy.
headline and the photograph alone.
Those dogs will do anything for peanut butter, dude.
I felt like we had to at least take a look.
Yeah, I love Jesus. Just give me the Skippy.
Yeah, kids talk, dogs don't.
Who knows?
boy.
This could be a wholesome, wonderful article. This could be a delight. This could be a
Likely
joy and a
not.
delight.
It could be. Yeah, sure, kid.
I just, So,
Well, wait. We're talking about religion and wholesome. As long as he's not fucking the dog, we're already ahead of the
we
game.
brought the buckets. Everything is gonna be fine.
Got some holes.
Okay, gotcha. The bucket will distract them.
It's wholesome. It's got some holes.
Aye, but I'm.
All right, here we go. Cambridge, New York. After he and his fellow monks sang morning prayers in their church nestled in a forest, Brother Luke walked back to his residence to be greeted by a different kind of choir. Lucy and Iso excitedly woofed as they spotted the Orthodox monk who heads the monastery's German Shepherd breeding program, coming to take them and 10-week-old Purina for their morning walks. For nearly 6 decades, the monks of the...
Told you. You're fucking the dogs. We didn't even make it. Fucking the dogs.
Come on, fellas, a little on the nose, don't you think?
Well, they put it as none of our business.
A little on the cold nose, don't you think?
Little wet snout. How'd your snout get so wet there, Fido?
I was ready for this to be wholesome. I was ready for it to bring it around town. I was ready. Oh.
Man's best friend dinner.
Okay.
That's one hot dog.
For nearly 6 decades, where's my glasses? For nearly 6 decades, the monks of the
6 seconds? Did you say 6 seconds? For nearly 6 seconds. Doesn't take that long when you got Fido.
First it's 2 at a time. Fuck. For nearly 6 decades, the monks of the New Skeet in upstate New York. I'm just going to leave it at Skeet. I'm sure that's not how they're pronouncing it. In upstate New York, have financially supported their community and deepened their spiritual life by breeding German Shepherds and running on-site weeks-long training programs for all kinds of canines.
Didn't specify how they were breeding them.
One of the things that a dog teaches is about God, forgiveness, and love and connection. Those are attributes of God. Brother Luke said on a Sunday, October morning, while Lucy nosed around fallen leaves and Iso kept a vigilant eye on his monk. In the rough and tumble of life, we don't always exhibit God's love as well as the dog does.
In the rough
Sniffing
and
ass.
In the rough and tumble.
No, okay. So they're taking care of some dogs. That's lovely.
Yeah, they're taking care of them, all right.
You know what? I already feel like we got as much as we need to get out of that. I'm gonna.
He's making an editorial decision. We've done it. Because he knows that article is going to delve into like a serious territory of like, oh well, dogs are really nice and they
love
make
dogs.
us feel good.
I love dogs.
yeah.
Everybody loves dogs.
And he's smart enough because he's got not only normally just you, but he's got me on peak cynicism right now. We're gonna dig into. We're already in fuck bucket territory, bud.
But look at his face. Ooh, I'm gonna breathe.
I had to. When I saw the picture, I was like, I have to. And you know what? If I hadn't have done it, we wouldn't have skeeted. I feel like we needed.
When the place was new skeet, that's as far as that's gotta go.
Oh my God. Okay. One more, last break. Get the hell out of here. And then we talked about that one night in Toronto. So let's go over to Saskatchewan.
Ooh, Saskadelphia?
Saskadelphia can't find a mayor. They can't do it.
Nah, can I run?
No one's willing to run. I picked this article to give Mr. Brian Bruce a chance to have a platform to finally get into office, to start down the path. Here we go.
He's got hair.
He's got good hair.
Danny told me I got to run for president. And I said, why? Because you don't want to. You're white and you got great hair.
Yeah, halfway there.
Those were my exact words.
You don't even need ideas.
Here we go. A town in Saskatchewan.
In fact, it's better if you don't have them.
I'm only an elected official. I can't be expected to make decisions.
I was
born to lead, not to read.
I got ideas. All of them are bad.
A fuck bucket in every home.
Now that's creative. Here we go.
Gonna breed dogs, buy extra peanut butter.
A town in Saskatchewan, Canada, is facing one major hurdle in the run-up to its November municipal election. No one is running for mayor.
They got municipals?
Officials in Kyle said Mayor George Williams, who was elected in November 2001, is retiring this year.
This town is called Kyle?
He was the first guy who showed up.
Is retiring this year, and so far, no candidates have come forward to seek the office. An open spot on the town council also has no nominees.
Nobody wants to work there.
Chief Administrative Officer Amber Dashney said 2 rounds of applications have gone out seeking nominations for mayor, but so far, no one has signed up. It's a little concerning, but I'm confident that someone will step forward.
It's you. They're waiting for you.
What do you think, Brian?
They gotta ask me.
A little.
You know what?
George Washington, this shit. You gotta make me do it.
What if on this program we help you run for mayor? What if we announce right now your candidacy and we forget about this bit in 20 minutes and don't follow up?
As a gentleman who's wearing a tie and 4 beers deep, I think it's a great idea.
You can be mayor.
Just get him a fuck bucket.
The tie and the bucket can be mayor of Kyle.
Yes. Why doesn't Kyle just do it?
I got a Kyle who will do it, but you're not gonna like how it ends up.
It ends in chaos.
Chaos and half done.
Okay, we're taking a break, boys. Final break of the evening. Final break.
Right.
We're gonna come back. We're gonna do the plugs, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. How's that sound, everybody?
Fucking plug a bucket.
I have no clue what happened.
Neither do I. This thing is off.
I think I'm running for mayor.
Yeah.
All right. Chilean sea bass is my platform. Make fish gold again.
Hawkeye 30s.
Oh, God, here we go. One final tune. This one's called Titan. It's a chunky one. Enjoy it. We'll be back, and then we won't. Goodbye.
too long, and it might stare back, and half the damn universe can bring me back to the love you done retracted, mighty dead and gone, and I'm all alone. Go on, tremble, go on, screaming, only adds to these insecurities. Can't you see I do all justice? I can see you don't believe in me. Built you idols, I worship thee. Time and space and drift on in eternity. Why to make the cosmos crumble if you'd only speak to me, darling? All this power, slowly I see all the betrayal. Was it you or was it me? Yet since I never have you, I'll make nothing ever be. Believe you me. Believe you me.
It's Hive Mind Radio. It's a radio program.
Sometimes.
You got hosts, 2 of them.
Sometimes more.
Sometimes you gotta stop the track. That also helps.
It was like, did I leave on
No,
music?
They popped me up. So I,
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I hate that shit.
well, they pressed that fucking jam in the space bar.
If you have Amazon Prime, you have a free sub to waste on this program. I saw, can you brief me on the beginning of the show? What happened? All I know is my phone was blowing up. What happened?
Okay, so I put up the graphic, and I said,
Got you.
and actually, if you want to clear this up, this would be a good time to clear this up. I said I
Okay.
wasn't sure where we were standing on the ruling about this being the final day for people to compete for the title, because I said, you weren't here, so I didn't know if you were making it back. So I was like, I don't know if we're going to extend it. We'll talk about it. I don't know. But I put up the scores.
Gotcha.
If you'd like to see them, I can put them on the screen again.
I know what the scores were coming into this.
Okay.
The scores were what? Ball is Life was in the lead, I believe. Trad was in second. Jinx was in third. Vin was in fourth, and then Tape was the jobber with 0 after being knocked down.
Exactly
Correct?
Exactly correct. So Trad started off the show with a sprightly 20 gift subs right off the rip.
Okay, trying to put somebody back to 0. Who did he put to 0?
I don't even remember. We got to look over the chat to see who he chose. I was so blown away by the number that I don't even remember.
Got you. Just 20 bombs.
I think because he threw a 20, and then Ball is Life threw a 5, and then Trad did another 5. And I
Are
think
you guys trying to roll a blunt? It sounds like you're trying to roll a blunt.
I think we ended up on Vin with 0 points at the top.
Beautiful.
I'm pretty sure that this ended in Vin at the top.
But here's the thing. I think everyone has 0.
I think that we've now. I think we've reached some sort of singularity. It's all there. It was happening so fast and furious, and I was trying to host. There was a lot going on. I think C-Baller's Life's got it.
In terms of money-making scams, I think this is my best idea yet.
It's unbelievable, quite frankly. I
hate.
It's scorn, malice,
persecution,
bitterness, mistrust.
I love it. Eating war.
You know what? When in doubt,
Every kernel of strength.
Beat it into glue.
Let's go.
Every ounce of honor is for the glory of Rome.
I really want to put each part of it on the sound.
As you preside over this gladiator arena, you can eat war.
You can eat war.
So speaking of eating war, anybody hanging out on Thursday, I will be having my 7th annual, if you can believe that, Halloween mega stream over on my channel, Danny_Axel. Please join us. We do a minimum of 12 hours consecutively of horror-themed gaming. And we do this every year. And I'm stalling to find the stupid graphic. Where's the stupid graphic? There it is. Ba-boom. The 7th annual Halloween mega stream. So it's kicking off Thursday at 3 p.m. There will be no Hive Mind Radio on Thursday because we will be live on my channel. So obviously, I don't know. We may or may not simulcast. We haven't talked about it. Yeah, so it's going on from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. If it's on past 3 a.m., it's a barn burner. Be there.
We won't be burning any barns for legal purposes, just so you know.
Yeah, come hang out,
drought. You
have a good
shouldn't.
time, watch us play spooky games.
I got the alerts.
Steve will find some way to scare the shit out of me as he usually does. It's pretty consistent.
Sorry for that 1 year.
It's pretty consistent in these endeavors. There's some dignitaries will be here. Some people will be making appearances, and it's gonna be a good time.
Excited for it. 7 years, quite an accomplishment. Looking forward to 7 more. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I
Yeah,
mean,
not
I'm sure.
more than
If we can keep up this racket long enough, sure, why not?
Just reboot it. I hear that works.
Yeah, apparently it does. Boy, I can't wait for the 15th.
Every time. Every time. We are back on Saturday. We are back on Saturday at 9 a.m. Again, this show goes Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. to 11, and Saturdays, 9 a.m.
Quick on-air meeting.
Oh boy, what? What?
Can we maybe try to secure a third? I don't know what shape my voice is gonna be in on Saturday.
Sure.
Let's try to get a third for that, just in case I'm fucking horse meat.
Sure.
I'm a maybe.
Oh.
9 a.m. Okay.
9 a.m.
How about this? If you are, we morning drink.
I'm gonna need that because if I am, I'm hungover. I know.
Hair of the dog.
Friday night, I got boxing matches to go to.
Oh boy.
Are you boxing?
No, my friends.
Oh, so you're not eating war.
No, I'm getting drunk on beer is what I'm gonna do.
Nice.
Like a proper gentleman.
Nice. You
Mr.
should
Bruce.
show up with your own made bucket. Self-made.
And anything to plug before we get the heck out of here.
Just this. Hive Mind Radio Saturday. What about Kilgore stuff?
New music is coming. The record's almost done. It's going to get bounced to Danny Axel for mastering. The old records have been mastered and will be released at that time. Other than that, if you want to check the voraciousfacade.com, you can. It's where I splurge stupid idiot thoughts and poems and stuff because I'm dead inside and the abyss is always near, you know?
And where can they find the music once it's done? Is it going to be on the same site?
So I'm going to go and do the proper like DistroKid thing and put it on all the sites and stuff. I'm going to make it much more accessible than I did a couple years ago when it was most people would have gone to therapy. I made 3 records in a year instead.
Nice.
As one does.
I did neither.
That's all right. You've eaten war.
I've eaten war. We're out of here. Once that stuff comes out, what we'll do is we will promote the shit out of Kilgore stuff. Halloween Mega Stream. If you are not there, there will be lists made. We will find you. We will get you. More importantly, we will entertain you. See you on Thursday.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging.
Bruce.
Woo! Boy.